Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello, Sammy. How are you?
Hi, CP. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. So, what do you like to share with us, Sammy? You are a Muslim, right?
Yeah, I am a Muslim. Actually, sorry, I was inside, and for attending your call, I have to come out because my husband is in the home.
Why you don't let your husband join us in the conversation so we can have a good family conversation?
I know, but he doesn't know about you, and um, so he
I
will
don't.
be
Okay, he will be upset. He will be upset if you speak to me.
kind of upset because he wants to know. Then he will be upset. Oh, why I'm talking somebody who can tell me some truth about my religion?
Yeah. So, what do you think about Islam, Sammy? Because I saw your text many times in the chat. It looked like you like what I'm doing.
Oh, of course, I love what you are doing, and so many things that I never know about my religion, and I come to know from you, and then I search on my own, and I was so surprised, especially with that hadith that said that. You have to do sins, otherwise Allah will remove us and bring other people who will do the sin, and then who will repent, and then
Exactly.
he will. So actually, I shared. I'm basically from Pakistan, and I'm here in USA from 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And
Don't give too much personal information about yourself.
okay, and then I shared this hadith to some of my family who know more than me Islam, and they like twist and turn. Oh, it doesn't mean that you have to do a sin. It's just God wants you to telling you not to do a sin. So I said, then what is the purpose of telling us that if you will not do the sin, then they will he will remove us, and he will bring some other people to worship and do sins. And so what is the point? Oh, no, 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 it's not like that. It's just God is telling that no, you don't need to. You will not do the sin, but if you do, He'll forgive because He's so merciful.
Well, what does the merciful have to do with this? If Allah He is going to bring, he is going to punish us, delete us from this earth, just because we did not commit sin. Where is love in that? You know, she should. It should be the opposite. He should be loving us, not hating us, because we
Right?
did what we're supposed not to do. But according to Islam, obviously, Allah is a lonely, sick person. He wants people to beg him for forgiveness. And if you are not making sin, then you will not beg for forgiveness. It's like somebody, let us say, uh, uh, once there's a person I know. He have a rich family, but his family they will give him, like, he have to go and beg for money so they can give him money. You know, uh,
Mm.
and then I ask him why your family don't like support you to open like a business or a store or something instead of going and ask them for help from time to time. Just one time investment and your life can be fixed. He said, you don't understand. They want me to go there so I can beg for it.
Mm.
They will give him the money, but enough just for now. So tomorrow he will come back again and beg for more money. So this God is a sick God. He don't want people who commit no sin. He want
Yeah,
people who commit sin. Why? Because they are begging for forgiveness.
before that we heard, we listened, in Ramadan it's all Dora Quran, the teachers there who explain and all that, but and never point came into my mind. Some questions I had, especially of Surah Kahf, where okay, they asked Muhammad about the questions, about three questions, and that he have to answer, but he couldn't answer of the one question about the ruh, and the other
Yeah.
questions that he answered was actually already exist, like everybody knows about the seven sleepers, and about Zulkarnain. So what was the point of giving that answers again to the people who already knew that? And
But he
what
did
was the
not give
purpose
a correct
of
answer anyway. I mean, about Zulqarnain, he took a story written by an Assyrian author about a
that?
guy he have two horn. I mean, Zulqarnain, he became. I mean, who is Zulqarnain? Have you ever heard of a guy? His name is the guy with the two horn. Is he a man?
I didn't I didn't know about it before when I heard Robert Christen the detail about this,
Yeah.
and I was actually curious. that question is in my mind from a long time, and no Muslim will answer this question. And some of the teachers that I know, if I'll ask some questions, oh, they said it doesn't matter because you're not doing that in your life.
Yeah.
So what is the
Everything in this
point of?
religion, everything is this religion is wrong. I want to ask you, you as a lady, as a married
Hmm.
woman,
Hmm.
how, you know, like when you see the Quran speaking about if a man he wished to exchange his wife with other wife, what do you feel about that?
Of course, I don't like this point, and the husband is like so happy and so okay to know. No, look, I have a permission. You don't have a permission. I have a permission. So I said, okay, but this hurts. I will never in my life, if I'm in your life as your wife, I'll never allow another woman to come in your life. But he says, oh, so, but you will not allow, but Allah allow us.
Right. So you are you know you cannot allow anything anyway. He just will throw
Yeah.
you and he exchange it. And actually, you don't even need to divorce you. He can have second one and third one and fourth one. And when one of you get older, the oldest one, he throw her away and he get the new brand new wife. So women in Islam is nothing but a property. So how you think about your marriage now in the future then? Because you, as long your husband is saying Allah he allow it, so maybe he is thinking to exchange you sooner or later.
Mm, he's a nice person. He loves me.
He's a
So
nice
I
person.
don't.
Okay, I'm not going to go there then. All right. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. He will. I hope he will not turn to be a true Muslim and decide to follow the Quran. Let us say. Let us hope so. But Islam is religion. It's allowing that and giving permission for the man to replace the wife as if she is an old car. You know, very horrible. So, Samia, after saying what you are saying, did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
Not yet. I'm not at the point where, but yes, I'm searching a lot, and I'm discussing a lot with my husband also, and especially Muhammad married to Hazrat Aisha and all that things, and so he's also curious, and then it's it feed in our mind that way. You don't need to do a question. It was Allah's will that happened, and that just happened. You have to just believe and obey. You don't need to ask questions. It's like that. So yeah, it's
Yeah, but you
weird
see,
sometimes.
even if we don't ask questions, when the Quran, like the Quran says in chapter 5, verse 0101, ask no questions. Verse 102 says, if you, because former generation they asked the same questions and they lost their faith. So Muhammad he knew that people, if they ask questions, he have no answers, and if he give answers, the answers will be horrible, and people will lose their faith. So Muhammad he knew that he is not convincing, his religion is not convincing. So we forbid people from asking questions. But let us say, for the sake of argument, I did not ask the questions, but other people asking the questions. And
Right.
when those questions hit, I forbid myself from asking the questions, but still I hear the questions. So is that healthy to run away from the questions and by ignoring them or by refuting them? So the Muslims these days they try to refute us, and each time they try, it come a very horrible way. Allah have hands. The Muslim in the debate he says, "Who said so?" But other Muslims in YouTube, all of them, they are saying Allah have hands, Allah have feet. So the Muslims, in order to refute questions, they go in denial mood, but they don't really refute. They do mockery of a person who's asking the questions, hoping by doing mockery he will retreat, and we are going to bully you. You know the bully culture. We bully the person, and then the person he give up, he stop asking those questions. But those questions are always going to be exist, and nobody can stop them. You mentioned the ruh. When a prophet of God, people ask him about the spirit, and then supposedly he received the answer from his God,
Mm.
and then the answer, Allah knows best. What kind of answer this answer? Remember, we are asking the one who is connected now and he is receiving revelation from God. We are not asking a scholar or etc. So to avoid to say maybe I don't know. I'm afraid to give you wrong answer. But this is a prophet who received revelation from his God, and the revelation came to him back to refute that question or to answer that question, saying what? Say that the ruh is from the command of my God. Well, we know that is the command from your God. That's what we are asking you.
Right.
You know, what does have to do with the question? I'm asking you, what is the spirit? You don't say to me the spirit is from the command of Allah. We are asking you because you claim to be a prophet and Allah is in charge of that spirit. So we are asking you, what is the spirit anyway? We are not
Right.
asking who is in charge of it. We're asking what is the spirit. When you say spirit, what is that?
And
He could not.
yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
a lot of contradiction about the Quran says about Injil and Torah that these are the books from me, and if you have any kind of doubts in Quran, you can go and look at these books. And other side, it's saying not to believe because it changes. Then yeah, these questions also come in my mind. If the Quran is Allah's book, and if the Torah and Injil is also Allah's book, then why Allah will protect only one book? Why not the other books too? Because it's all God's word. Like a
You
lot of
see, you see,
questions,
the
a lot of
Muslims, they answer this question just to show you how silly their answers is. Like I say to them, okay, the Quran chapter 10 verse number 94, it says, if you Muhammad have a doubt about what is revealed to you, go and ask the people who they have the books before you, the Christians and the Jews. The Muslims, they say, Christian Prince, are you stupid? Don't you
no.
see it says if? If? Actually, this if here make it more horrible. Why? Because this is God. Don't he knew if he have it or not? I can say, me as a human, because I don't know what is inside your heart, I say to Samia now, if you don't like Islam, leave it. Because I don't know if she like Islam or not. If, right? But this is
Hmm.
God. So when God, he says, if you have a doubt, so do Allah knew that Muhammad have a doubt about Islam or not? And if he don't have a doubt, so why he's saying to him, if you have a doubt, that's mean Allah is being stupid here. Allah is confused. If Muhammad never have a doubt about Islam, and then Allah, he says to him, if you have a doubt, go and ask the Christians. So this if is a stupid, because the guy, he don't have it according to Muslims. So do he have it or not? So either he have it, and Allah trying to help him says, go and ask the Christian and the Jews, or he don't have it, and then Allah is a stupid because he is saying to him, or making assumption that you have it, and he don't. But here by saying if, that's mean that God himself, he do not know if Muhammad have such a thing or not. Same time, regardless if Muhammad he have it or not, how the Christian and the Jews, their books is corrupt according to Muslims, and then the stupid Allah, he says to the Muhammad, go and ask those who have corrupt book. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine I say to a Christian, if you don't believe that Jesus is God, go and ask Jehovah's Witnesses. But Jehovah's Witnesses are not the Christians. They have a corrupt translation for the Bible. Or I say, if you don't believe in Jesus, go and ask the Mormon. But the Mormon are not the Christians. The book of the Mormon has nothing to do with us. So when you say, if you have a doubt, go and ask the one who read the Torah and the one who read the Gospel in the time of Muhammad, which is the same as the one we have now. That's mean that Muhammad, he cannot have a stand of his own religion without us, Christians and Jews approval. And neither the
Well,
Jews, neither the Christians approve Muhammad. Muhammad, he says, if only 10 Jews believe in me, the Jews will believe. So Muhammad, he failed to make 10 Jewish people believe in him. Imagine how horrible it was. Muhammad is. He could not
God,
make 10 Jews.
God bless some of my friends. Actually, they ask questions and all that, and like I was some surprised, and I was quite because I start thinking, yes, the questions they're asking is right, and I start digging more into it, more into Islam, more into Quran, and then more into Bible and Torah. Trying, I'm not that much in there, but trying. But the more I'm digging in, more the getting confused, and the questions and answers are going against Islam. Watching Al Fadi, Dr. J, where I got to know there's no history. Like I'm confused with the Abraham. And the main difference between Bible and Quran is about in Bible it's written that Abraham go and try to sacrifice Isaac, not Ishmael. But the Quran says Ishmael. If this base is wrong and false, from there, then that means Islam doesn't exist.
Yeah. Well, you know, I hope, Samia, if you have any question for me, please tell me. I will be happy to help you. Otherwise, we will see if I can take another call. And if you like your husband to call me, I will be happy to take him too. Do you have any
Uh,
question?
a lot of confusion. Anyways, well, that's nice to talk to you. Maybe I'll come some question another time, and where I will be ready. And
All right.
so,
I advise you. You see, you know, Islam is not only religion does not make sense. It's not even a religion. Islam is a collection of stupid things. You know, Muhammad, he have no religion. Muhammad, he saw the Jews fasting, he took the Jews fasting. He saw the pagan fasting, he took the pagan fasting. He saw the abolition of the pagan Sabian, he started doing abolition like them. He saw the Arab pagan kissing the black stone, he started kissing the black stone. They saw the Arab going around the Kaaba, he said the Kaaba is a station, and then he ignored the Kaaba for many years, and he started praying toward Jerusalem. And then when he could not get Jerusalem, Umar al-Khattab, he said to him, why we don't go back and praying toward the Kaaba? So why you deny the Kaaba in your time if the Kaaba is the most important house for Allah? I mean, what's wrong with this guy? So he was trying to convince the Jews that he is a Jew. Muhammad is a fraud. With the Christian, he is a Christian. With the Jews, he's a Jew. With the Sabian, he's a Sabian. With the Arab, he's a pagan like them. So this guy is like Obama going for election. With the atheist, he make fun of the Bible. With the Jews, he wear a hat and he go pray in the front of the temple. With the Christian, he hold the Bible and he read verses. And with the gays and lesbian, he is a, you know, he support them. So Muhammad is not a person who can stand for anything because he have no stand. He was just desperate trying to make people believe in him. And this is why he promised even the Sabian who worship stars that they will go to heaven. I mean, what is the connection between the Sabian and the Jews and the Christian and the Muslims? If you go to the book of the Sabian, you will see that the Sabian, they say in their book, if they have a book, it's called Kanz Rabba, which means the treasure of the God. It says that the Jews, their God Adonai is the Satan, for he ordered the Jews to do circumcision. So how those who believe that the God of the Jews is Satan for doing circumcision, and the Muslims, they follow Muhammad trying to copy the Jews, and he do order his followers to do circumcision. So how he made the Sabian go to heaven when they believe in different God, obviously. Right?
right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Anyways, and please, I ask everybody out there, pray
All
for
right.
me and
All
praying
right.
also.
Sure. We will pray for you, sister, and we hope soon you will come to Jesus and you will see the truth, and the truth will set you free.
Thank you so
All
much.
right. Take care.